Good morning, guys! I know it's been a while since I filmed a video, but I wanted to do a what I ate today video because I picked up a bunch of stuff from both Vitacost and Lassen's and the farmer's market, and so I figured I have a lot of food. Let's show you what I'm gonna eat today. I have a big day today because I have, not a big day, but really it's not a big day. But I have carpet cleaners coming to clean the carpets. I have carpet in my apartment, which is not ideal, but I gotta keep it clean if you know what I mean. All right, so far today I've had a cup of coffee. I just have organic coffee with a little Khalifa Farms creamer, and yeah, that's what I've had so far. About to make a smoothie now. So I've been making this smoothie that I've really been liking lately with just frozen banana, like one and a half, frozen mango, vitamin C, spinach, this belly elixir, and then sometimes I'll add a little bit of protein and orange juice. So I first put in the spinach, then the banana, frozen banana, now mango is going on in because mango makes everything taste so good and sweet. Got the orange juice. Forgot to mention seeds. I've been using flax seeds and chia for my omegas, and then sometimes hemp seeds as well. So I'm about to put probably, I don't really measure it, maybe about a tablespoon in there of each flax and chia. All right, I'm pretty hungry right now, so I'm gonna make a little sandwich with some chickpea salad that I made last night. I have a video for this. I'll post a link below of how I made my chickpea salad, but today last night I added some fresh cilantro. But I just have some avocado, veganese. Usually I make my own cashew sour cream, so I'm kind of enjoying having this for a change. And I really love apples with this for some reason. So this is lunch. I'm gonna have this with a few, I don't know why, but I've been craving barbecue flavored chips, whether it's bean chips, potato chips, gluten-free, vegan, yum. So in the afternoons, I've been making like a little bit of a green iced tea. I like to throw a little bit of this in there. This is sea buckthorn tea. There's no caffeine in it. It has a lot of health benefits to it. It's an afternoon pick-me-up as well as anti-inflammatory. It's good for your gut, it's good for your skin. That's why I really like this. But I also add a little bit of either jasmine green or matcha. Mixing up the sea buckthorn, matcha. About to add some ice and a little bit of this brewed green tea. And I'm gonna take this to go because Mama's gotta get her nails done. So it is Friday and I am sitting in some crazy for like 20 minutes when it's like a block away. OMG, I just got my nails done. It's been a minute, but it feels good to have them done. So I'm going to Trader Joe's to pick up a couple last minute things for the rest of my evening tonight. And I'm planning on making those spring rolls. Also, I wanted to tell you that I've been drinking alkaline water. Now, I'm not doing the Kagan stuff, but there's a place near my house and they do, it's called, I don't know, it's called like Alka. I'll write it down what it's called. But I will say, because water is an issue, right? Like what, oh, the lights are out. Okay, so the lights are all out on top of it being like 5 o'clock on a Friday in LA. That's why it's trafficy. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. That's why I pulled out the camera. So alkaline water, I've noticed my skin has cleared quite a bit. I think it might be a combination of a few things, but the alkaline water I feel like might have something to do with it. It's cleared from my rosacea to just congestion in my skin, a lot of things. It's just been a lot smoother. And then the other thing is my stomach is flat. I mean, they say it's detoxifying, but I literally have felt that my stomach has gone down. So less bloating, flatter stomach, and glowing pretty skin. So I think it's been pretty good. You know, I know alkaline water is controversial. A lot of people think just drink your mineral water. But I don't really have access to it, so I thought that I would try this because what they do with this particular alkaline water is they take reverse osmosis and then they remineralize it with seashells and like sand and different things. So I feel like it's a better way to get your minerals from water than a lot of the other synthetic type alkaline systems. So I'm liking it so far. So as luck would have it, the Trader Joe's is closed. Oh my gosh, I said in 30-minute traffic for nothing, but the reason why it's closed is because I guess all of Los Feliz is in a blackout. all the power was out, so they're hoping to open again in a couple hours. I hope the power's not out at my house. A little change in plans. I'm not gonna make the spring rolls tonight. I'll save that for like probably an Insta video. I'm having the other half of this coconut bliss that I didn't eat last night because I'm weird, I only ate half of it. And I had some more of those barbecue chips because they were so good. I'm hungry, but I'm gonna make the Italian smashed sweet potatoes with the sauce and salad. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner, so stay tuned. Making a big salad, starting off with some red leaf lettuce and romaine. So I chopped up some carrots, celery, cucumber, and apple. About to add it to the lettuce. Some of my favorite toppings are pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, kimchi, nutritional yeast, miso, sometimes also ginger, and other nuts too. It's all about the dressing. I love this miso dressing. Sometimes I even add tahini, and I always spritz on a little extra apple cider vinegar. And this kimchi just gives it so much more flavor. This is from the farmer's market. All right, my favorite sweet potato, white sweet potatoes. I'm trying to decide if I need 1 or 2 of these. So I decided to just make 1 because I feel like it's gonna be filling with the salad, and then I can also separate this into 2 meals. All right, there's about 2 huge garlic cloves, which might be like 4. And then a little olive oil and a pinch of salt I'm adding in. I'm gonna sweat this down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the beans. So another little trick I like to do is add some fennel seeds at this stage, because the fennel seeds give that flavor of Italian sausage. So it's really good for Italian dishes as well as Indian dishes, but it does give it a really nice flavor, as well as a little bit of red pepper, because I like a little spice to my marinara. All right, so I just have these. I'm gonna rinse these now. So these are steaming, and don't forget to save the water because we're going to use a little bit of that starchy potato water in the pasta dish. So I'm only going to use about half the can. I'm going to add these in. So this is the sauce. This is my favorite sauce. It makes everything taste so good if you don't have time to make your own marinara. There's no junk in here. Tomatoes that are peeled, olive oil, fresh onions, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, and oregano. All right, just as that's kind of sticking to the bottom, we're gonna add some sauce. See how thick that is? So that's why I'm gonna take some water from this guy and just kind of thin it out just a little bit. I'm gonna let this simmer now while the potatoes are finishing up. So instead of using butter for these smashed potatoes, I like to use coconut manna, which is coconut butter. So I'm gonna take this, add it to 1 clove of garlic, and I'm just gonna kind of just lightly saute that just till it kind of starts to cook down. And I'm gonna add some water from those potatoes would be good, or you can add a little almond milk as well. So the key is don't be afraid to add, a decent amount of almond milk to really get this, because you wanna make these super creamy and fluffy. So just smash them in. So I just added a little bit of salt and pepper. So yeah, the sweetness of this mash with the savoriness of the sauce is such a great sweet savory combo, which I love in food. But I'm gonna go ahead and pour that on there. The more sauce, the better. It's so good. Look at that. Okay, this is the final dish. Check out that spoon. Yum. About to put some nutritional yeast on here. Spare no expense. Yum. It's like a Parmesan. This is like a Parmesan. I just have to show you this saucy goodness. Oh my gosh. Words cannot express. Words cannot express the deliciousness of this. You guys, you have to make this. It's so good. Just a little update. I did end up eating all this. I just like to keep adding it to the sweet potatoes so it's never dry. And then I even took a little bit of bread and I'm dipping it in because I never have bread, and I'm enjoying this.